Here to let you know the 20% plus sale that we have on our new products for fall of 23 is ending in just a couple of hours. The ability to register to win one of 10 $100 Xeroshoes.com gift certificates also ends in just a couple of hours. So go to, actually, I've said going to wait, I got to change something on this because this caption is wrong because Xeroshoes.eu, that sale ended just a couple hours ago because, they're ahead of us in time. So everything I'm about to tell you, you can find it at xeroshoes.com/fall23 sale. And that will be the new products that I'm about to show you. The fact you can get 20% off if you buy any one style, an extra 5% off if you buy 2 or more styles, and register to win. The way you do that is really simple. You'll find our sweepstakes app. It's either on the right of the page or the bottom of the page, depending on what kind of device you're using on the inner tubes. And you'll see there's different actions you can take to enter the sweepstakes. Do not wait to see if you won the sweepstakes before you pick up one of these new shoes, because we don't announce the winner of the sweepstakes till after the sale ends. But not a problem. If you buy something and then you win, we can apply your winnings to that purchase. Or, of course, you can use your winnings to buy something else for you or someone you know or love, or someone you would like to have know or love you, because you bought them a pair of awesome shoes that help them discover what they've been missing: natural comfort, performance, and health. Also, I don't want you to wait because we have already sold out of some of our best sellers. Every time we have a launch, we try to bring in enough inventory to make sure this doesn't happen, and then it keeps happening because we're just getting so many new customers who are coming and discovering the fun and benefits of natural movement. Now, here's the good news about that. If you go and you check out xeroshoes.com/fall23 sale and you find one of the new products and it's not available in your size or color, you'll see a little link, a little text thing underneath where it says add to cart. This is something like, get alerts about restock, or an email alert for when we restock, something like that. If you click on that and put in your email address before the sale ends, when we do get the inventory back in, we will send you an email and let you know, and we will honor the sale price, because not your fault that we ran out of stuff. So I'm happy to do that. All right. By the way, this is a live event, and that means that if you have questions or comments, I will see them. You type them in, I'll see them. Pardon me, hiccups, over there on my screen. So if you see me looking over there, it's because someone typed in a question or a comment, and I'm going to be answering it. And while we're waiting to see if people have questions or comments, I'm going to start introducing you, to the shoes that we're launching for the fall of 23, and B, I'm doing a lot of A's and B's already. B, I'm going to explain what makes Xeroshoes so special for those of you who don't know. So let's start with, which product do I want to start with? Okay. I'm going to start with one that sold out a bunch, but you're going to want to definitely get on that list to hear when they come back. And so imagine a shoe that's just super, cool looking, looks great with a pair of jeans. We have some people wearing it with more fancy attire, but also has an athletic look as well, and is actually even able to handle some performance activities because of the way it's made. Crazy lightweight, crazy comfy. And this is the Nexus Knit. So the Nexus Knit, you can see, has this, quote, athleisure style. Looks like an athletic shoe, but is made to be comfortable just for walking around and doing whatever you want in it. We call it the Nexus Knit because this is a knit material. In fact, it's a 3D knit, which means that everything, this entire upper, is all one piece. It's all made at one time and then put together into this shoe. And because it's knit, it's stretchy. So that's going to give you some extra comfort. And the performance thing that I mentioned, this is the same sole that we use on our high performance training shoe, the Forza Trainer. So you can use this for pretty much anything. You can see the style. It looks like we have a thicker sole or a midsole. Nope, we just wrap the sole around the shoe to give it a really cool, elegant look. And it has a wonderful soft collar to go around your ankle. And one thing I'll say just about Xeroshoes in general, your toes aren't supposed to get squeezed together in a shoe, and that's not good. You don't do push-ups like this. You do push-ups like this. Gives you better balance, agility, mobility, strength production. Same thing with Xeroshoes. We make them with a wider foot-shaped toe box, so your toes don't get squeezed together. They can spread and relax and splay and do what's natural. That's feature number one about Xeroshoes. And the Nexus Knit. All right, moving on. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to stay in casual mode for the fun of it. This shoe, I don't actually know if we're selling out of this or not, but if you want that, like hanging out at the beach feeling, no matter where you go, if you're in a big city, if you're in suburbs, if you're walking the dog, if you're running errands, if you're just, looking for something that looks good with a pair of shorts or a pair of jeans, I'm going to be saying that a lot lately. This is the Kona. This is, by the way, the Nexus Knit, 100% vegan friendly. Kona, same thing. This is made with a cotton canvas upper, a moccasin style. It is a slip-on, so this elastic will help it stay on your foot, but there's not a tongue and lacing, so you just slide right in. It's got a gusseted tongue to allow you to do that. And this has a nice grippy tread, but check this out. I mean, this is another thing about Xero shoes. They are made to let your feet move and bend and flex the way they're supposed to. Obviously, your feet don't flex like that, but the point is they're flexible enough to let your feet do whatever they need to do. Perfect for travel, incredibly lightweight. It'll, again, give you that aloha feeling no matter where you take it. And second thing I want to point out about Xero shoes, low to the ground for balance and agility. The higher you get off the ground, the tippier you get, and we don't want that to happen. We don't elevate your heel, that messes with your posture. We don't have a thing called toe spring where you can't get the shoe flat on the ground. That interferes with your gait and puts strain on your tendons. So everything we're doing is about letting your feet do what's natural, and that's what the Kona will let you do wherever you decide to take it. Okay, next, yeah, let's stay in casual mode. Why not? So back in the spring, we launched a shoe called the Sunrise. It's a little slip-on that's like, we call it a camp shoe. The kind of thing you would wear if you're camping, like when you wake up in the morning before you want to put on your boots, or at the end of the day when you want to take off your boots, just walk around. It's great for a house slipper. It's great for just running errands. But now the weather's getting a little colder, and that shoe is made out of microfiber, not the most insulating thing ever. So we have now the Pagosa. This is a faux wool, so it's 100% vegan friendly, but designed to keep you nice and warm. And you can wear this in one of two ways. You can just slide in like a regular shoe, or it's got a collapsible heel, just like the Sunrise. So you can just slide in for fast access to get something on your foot if you're just, walking around the house or going to get the mail, etc. It's got a 4mm Feel True rubber sole. Here's another feature about Xero shoes. We make our soles so they're giving you traction and protection, of course, but also the ground feeling that your brain needs to know what you're stepping on, stepping in, what the terrain is like, so it knows how to move your body effectively, efficiently, most importantly, enjoyably. So that's our Feel True upper. The other thing about our soles, they are backed with a 5,000-mile sole warranty. So unlike running shoes where they say you need to replace them in 2 to 300 or 2 to 500 miles, even less for the big thick shoes, these things are built to last. And this shoe, again, this is really made to just be as packable as anything, or probably more packable than anything you've ever had on your foot. That's as versatile as the Pagosa. Okay, let's go into. By the way, just a reminder: go to Xeroshoes.com/fall23 sale. The sale ends tonight, midnight Central Time, 11 p.m. Mountain Time. That's where I am. 10 p.m. Pacific Time, and 1 a.m. in the morning Eastern Time. Shh, don't tell anybody. So go there now. You'll find all the info about all the shoes I'm talking about, reviews from people who've been wearing these for a while, and our sweepstakes app where you can register to win one of 10 $100 Xeroshoes.com gift certificates. All right, on to we have, by the way, 5 new shoes, 3 upgrades. Let's move on to another new shoe. Which one do I want to do? I'll do this one first. So we made imagine something that's got a really stylish retro look, a hiking boot with a super stylish retro look, the kind of thing that you've been looking at in magazines for years, but now we've upgraded it with Xero DNA. We've made it lighter. We've made it more flexible. We've made it have that wide toe box. We made it lower to the ground for balance and agility. We'll put all that together, and that is the Ridgeway. By the way, I'm not showing you all the colors for all these shoes because I don't have the room in my home office to do that. But here's the Ridgeway. Those last 3 shoes, all vegan friendly. Ridgeway is not. It has a suede accents on the upper. But here's what the Ridgeway does that the other shoes don't. Let's see if I can find that. There it is. Xerotex. It is a fully waterproof shoe. So there's a fully seam-sealed inner booty, and then a gusseted tongue, which means water can't get in up to about the level of the gusset. I want to be clear about this. Some people think you can step in a lake and this is going to keep the water out. That's not possible because gravity. But this is an abrasion-resistant and water protective upper with, again, that fully seam-sealed inner booty to keep you not only dry, but warmer too, because when it's something seam-sealed like that, when it's a full booty, then that's it's going to be breathable, but not like super breathable. So it's going to add a little warmth. You might see this is our trail foam layer that we normally hide inside the sole to give you a little extra protection when you're on those rocky trails, but we're just making it visible to give this a cool look. And check out that new tread. Super, super grippy tread. These little windows are showing you that trail foam layer adds a little, removes a little weight adds a little lightness, as they would say if you drove a Lotus. Nice padded collar, a gator hook or a gator hook. Yeah, that's what it is. If you can see that right there, in case the weather is really turning against you, you can add a gaiter. And if you don't know what a gaiter is, think about like a little tent that you put around your ankle, and then it covers the shoe to give you extra protection. Like I said, super, super flexible for a totally technical hiking boot with this retro style that I know you're going to love. All right, let's stick in the hiking mode. So back in the spring, we launched a trail. What do we even call it? It was a hiking boot. That's what I'll call it. And it was a hiking boot that we made with Michelin, the company that makes tires for your cars and your bicycles. And we made it with them because they have a material. They call it fiber light. It's they've taken a rubber layer, but in the middle of that, they put a textile layer, and that makes the rubber really strong, really flexible, lighter weight, and really durable as well. Well, they love that shoe, and it's pretty much the lightest, fully technical hiking boot you can get your foot in. So lightweight, so comfy. We've had people use it as a running shoe. Well, they asked and we delivered. They said, what about a low top version that's an actual trail runner, trail hiker? Well, this is the Scrambler Low. That was the Scrambler Mid. Here's the low top version. Still, there's that Michelin logo. And here you see it again on this tread that's inspired, in fact, made with the same kind of tread they use on their mountain bikes. So it gives you an incredible grip. This is a really breathable upper. It has a protective toe cap and protective welding on the sides. Again, this is not a thick sole. We just wrap it around the shoe. This is our trail foam layer again, that orange layer on this shoe, to show you that we're giving you that protection, but it's actually thinner on the inside than it is on the outside. These straps that you can see, wait, let's see if I can do that. Yeah, there and there. It's hard to do this in the mirror. These are adjustable, so it'll give you a great secure fit, adjustable in the midfoot, adjustable in the instep, and again, let's see if I can show it, a little gaiter hook right there if you want to add a gaiter for extra protection. Like all Xero shoes, it has a removable sock liner or insole. You can take it out if you want a more barefoot feel, keep it in if you want a little extra protection no matter where you're taking. It's incredibly lightweight, incredibly flexible, fully technically savvy. I don't know what the hell that means. Fully technical trail running and hiking shoe, the Scrambler Low, sister or brother to the Scrambler Mid. Okay, those are all the new things. Quick reminder again, go to Xeroshoes.com/fall23 sale because only a few hours left to get the shoes that you want. Or if you don't see the thing you want because we sold out, you can click to get an alert when we get them back in stock, and we will honor 20% off during the sale. And if you buy more than one style, an extra 5% off. So 25% off if you buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these different styles. Okay, on to the upgrades. I'm going to stick in trail mode. So we have our best-selling trail shoe trail runner, because we didn't have the Scrambler until just now, is called the Mesa Trail. And the Mesa Trail is a great shoe, but people kept saying, especially people in the Northwest and the Northeast, and in the UK and in Northern Europe, it's like, hey, it's pretty damp around here. It rains a bunch. Can you make something waterproof? And we said, sure. This is the Mesa Trail WP, the Mesa Trail waterproof, again with that Xerotex lining, fully seam sealed inner booty, gusseted tongue up to, well, basically, you can't get in the water above here because there's nothing that prevents the water from going down when it's above your shoe. But fully seam sealed, again, really protected toe cap, nice abrasion resistant upper. It's got a gaiter hook as well. Kind of hard to see, but there it is. Gaiter hook. Hold on. Anyway, gaiter hook. And the tread that we've, have put millions of miles on for people who are wearing the Mesa Trail. And now here's the fully waterproof version that I know you're going to like. And still super, super flexible, really, really lightweight. Again, we'll keep you a little warmer because it's not as breathable than the regular Mesa Trail, which is just a mesh upper. Mesh upper. That's the word I was looking for, I think. But if you're looking for something to keep you nice and dry, this is it, the Mesa Trail WP for waterproof. A couple questions. Vic, does the sock liner protect against blisters? What protects against blisters is not creating excessive horizontal force. So I'm going to respond to your message and say with a reply and point you to some info about blisters. So blisters are always about excessive horizontal force, which can come in a number of ways. So the sock liner can't prevent that if you're overstriding or pulling your feet underneath you. But take a look at that article and that video, and that will help you understand more about blisters and how to make them not happen. So there's that. Tim, great stuff. Wearing my first pair of Xeros, legally blind runner, going for 100 straight days of 5K outdoor runs. I'm at 94 today. Congratulations. Go for it, Tim. You got 6 more days to hit 100. That is super, super cool. I hope you're making videos about this and sharing that with everyone, because that's quite an accomplishment, even if you were not a legally blind person. And by the way, as a legally blind person, I'm curious. We had somebody who came to our office, was walking around outside our office in a pair of Xero shoes, had never worn them before, and was commenting about how much he could feel. And he was recognizing, like, ooh, I know this crack in the sidewalk. And he was just getting more information than ever before. And he was completely blind. And he said it was like having a whole new sense. I'm wondering if you have any similar experience, just out of curiosity, while I show the next shoe. So you've been going out, doing 100 straight days of 5K runs. If you're on the road, if you're a runner on the road, we have taken our best-selling road running shoe, the HFS, and given it an upgrade. And so people ask, what's the HFS? I say, well, it could stand for happy face shoe, because people have a happy face when they wear it, or highly flexible sole, because you're about to see that it does, or it could stand for holy something. I don't know. It's up to you. But here's the HFS 2. New and improved, more durable components on the upper. Still has the adjustable midfoot and instep straps. We've taken the sole, and again, this is not like a big, thick midsole. We just give it a look by taking our bare foam layer that we had hiding in there and just making it more visible by wrapping it around the shoe and putting a brand new, really road-friendly tread on the HFS 2. When we sent this out to the wear testers and the reviewers, people who had already been living in the HFS, we were obviously a little nervous because we were making an improvement to a shoe, and some people get really attached to the old way of doing it. Happily, everyone loved this one even more. So you're going to love the HFS 2 as well. Let's see. Zach Bergen says, track workout in my HFS this morning. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Josh says, what shoes are you wearing now? These. I haven't worn a pair of shoes indoors in 35 years, no, 34 years. Just not something I do. In fact, I spend a lot of time barefoot. But if I am wearing shoes, I'm often in the HFS, but I'm more often in the shoe I'm going to show you next after I do these questions or comments. Tim says, yes, I've learned that I need more feedback. It's been helping. It seems to be helping with my balance. So far, so good. Very happy to hear that. Mike received the Ridgeway a week ago. Awesome boot to walk my pups in the floodplain behind my home. Always wanted a waterproof Xero shoe for my dog's favorite walk. I have not had to deal with rain here with our dog's favorite walk, but we will be soon. So I'm going to be wearing that one too. Okay. Last but not least, in terms of all the new stuff for fall of 23, that's what year it is, right? This is a shoe that is very near and dear to my heart. I developed this with a guy who'd been at Nike for 30 years, trying to get them to make things that work the way feet did. They never did. And this is the original version of this shoe is based on a 400-year-old design idea. So you had a panel on the outside of your foot, a panel on the inside of your foot, and the tongue is one panel that becomes the sole that becomes the heel. And that's the Speed Force. Now, I'm a competitive sprinter for men over 60. I'm one of the fastest guys in America. And I compete and train in that shoe. And I also just wear it all the time because it's so lightweight and comfy. Anyway, we did an upgrade on this one. And this upgrade was scary as hell because some people loved the look of that original shoe, and some people thought it looked a little too bowling shoe-ish. And we have a couple people who own over 40 pairs of that shoe. So when we redesigned it, I sent them pictures and I said, what do you think? Be honest. And they said, oh my God, love it. So this is the Speed Force 2. This is the closest thing to barefoot out of any shoe that we make. It's got a 4.5 millimeter field true sole. This is, nice grippy tread, especially on the tracks. It is now a really, really breathable and cool looking upper. These straps, now you can see what's going on because we're not hiding them behind any welding. They're not sewn down. So you have the midfoot straps, you have the instep strap, which wraps around to become the heel strap to give you a nice secure fit. Incredibly breathable, now more protective with a better toe cap and more protective welding features on the outside. And again, just breathable. We even made it lighter than the original Speed Force. And like I mentioned, this thing's about as barefoot as you're going to get. So flat as a pancake. And this is the thing I run and race in. It's a Gungan. I wear 13 in the Prio and 12 in the Mesa Trail too. Strange fact, nobody asked for. It's a funny thing. Even if the shoes are made to fit exactly the same, sometimes just the construction makes it so you want a different size in one versus the other. Sometimes it could be just the way that the material goes around your toes, or who knows? There's lots of reasons. But this is why when someone says to me, I'm a size 9, I go, do you have any 8.5s in your closet? They go, yeah. I go, do you have any 9.5s in your closet? They go, yeah. I go, why do you think you're a size 9? You're a size in whatever shoe fits you. And that's why we do free domestic exchanges, because we can't get it perfect every time. No one has, no one ever will. Although we are working on something clever about that. But suffice it to say, we're here to help you get the shoe that works for your feet. And again, hope you love the Speed Force 2. Let me do the quick recap. Speed Force 2, great training shoe. We have people who play pickleball in the shoe. We have people who lift weights in this shoe, like professionally. We have people who, some of the top fitness guys in the world live in this shoe. And a lot of our shoes, including especially, and maybe especially this one, so lightweight that we've had people say that they literally went to bed still wearing their Xeroshoes because they forgot they had them on. That could be you. Diane says, I would like a feminized Glenn. Two things. One, working on it. Two, for things like that, do me a favor. Go to Xeroshoes.com/feedback and leave your request. That's how our product team knows what to do next. And when you say feminized, people have different opinions about what that means. So if you have an example, like a link to click or a link to show us to point to something that you think is what you're looking for, that would be really helpful. Okay, Speed Force 2, the ultimate racing flat. HFS2, the new HFS2, the new upgrade to our best-selling Roadrunner. The Mesa Trail Waterproof, a waterproof version of our best-selling hiking shoe and trail hiking and running shoe. Those are the upgrades, the new ones. The Nexus Knit athleisure look, performance-friendly, super comfortable with this 3D knit that stretches to fit your foot. The Pagosa, slide in or step in for a nice little camp shoe, home slipper, running errands, etc., etc. Again, crazy, crazy lightweight and flexible. Pardon me. The Kona, our cotton canvas moccasin, giving you that feeling like you're at the beach feeling, no matter where you take it. And then And then the Scrambler Low, the low top version of our most technically advanced mid-top hiking boot, the Scrambler Mid. Now the most technically advanced low top, Scrambler Low, a trail running and hiking shoe made with a Michelin outsole, Michelin Fiberlight outsole, to make it really, really flexible, really, really grippy, really, really durable. And last but not least, because it was just mentioned a little while ago, a retro style hiking boot, or a retro look to a hiking boot. This is the Ridgeway, fully waterproof, seam sealed, inner booty, gusseted tongue, brand new grippy tread that you'll be able to enjoy anywhere you want to go with these suede accents. Again, looks great with a pair of jeans, looks great on the trail, looks great when you're having a drink with everybody after you're off the trail. And last but not least, again, each one of these 20% off between now and the end of the night. The sale ends tonight, midnight Central Time. Just do with that what you will. If you go to Xeroshoes.com/fall23sale, you'll find out more info about these products. You'll see reviews from people who have already been wearing them. You'll find our sweepstakes app where you can register to win one of 10 $100 Xeroshoes.com gift certificates. And when you go check out the products, if you see, when you go to check out the products, if you see there's something missing, we've sold out of it, then you'll find a little link underneath where it says add to cart. And you can click that to get notified when we get things back in stock. And because it's not your fault that we ran out of stuff during the sale, we will let you know when we get things back in stock and let you have the sale prices as well. So 20% off, or 25% if you buy more than one style. If you buy the Nexus Knit and the Kona, or the Nexus Knit and the Kona, and then throw in a Scrambler or a Mesa Trail Waterproof or Speed Force. Basically, if you buy 2 or more styles, you get an extra 5% off. So take advantage of that. Tim says, looking for something technically savvy. Don't make fun of me. I have no problem if you make fun of me. At the end of the day, this is a long day. English is my third or fourth language, even though it's the only one I speak. And I think you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to keep you here for all evening. It is 7:25 where I am. I need to go take a break because we got to do all these things to wrap up the sale. But I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to Xeroshoes, I hope you take this opportunity to discover what you've been missing: natural comfort, performance, and health. And if you've been with Xeroshoes, thank you so much for your support as we are growing like there's no tomorrow. And I just want to thank all of you for being part of what we're doing, creating a movement, helping people all around the world discover the fun and benefits of natural movement. So to help them do that, you're the example. So go out, have fun, and live life feet first.